What's good, everybody? Welcome back to someone at Takopi's Original Sin, episode 6, the series finale. You know, I think before I even get into this episode, I want to say that this, even though there's some heavy material that is covered in this series, I think what this show was able to do in, I'll say 5 episodes, because I haven't seen the last episode yet, but what this show has been able to do in 5 episodes has been, I want to say amazing, because of just everything that it's been able to kind of deliver. And so it's like a testament to show that, like, you don't need an extremely long, drawn out series to tell a story. If you do a good job with pacing, characters, everything like that, if you can do a good job of kind of like fleshing all of that out, you have something good. So I'm going to this episode, you know, happy that I did check this series out. And I'm also going into this episode wondering how this series is going to end, because, you know, the first episode was titled, what, To You in 2016. And now this final episode is called, what, To All of You in 2016. So I'm curious to see how this is going to play out, you know, because a lot happened in that last episode. A lot. Like, oh my gosh. It was, but with all the information that Takopi has now with his memory, you know, the main reason he went back to 2016, even though I guess originally he was in 2022, but oh my, wait a minute, how does that even happen though? Because I thought, well, I guess it's not like the picture, like the camera went back to that moment in the picture, but I believe Takopi said the clock will take you back to any point in time you want to go to or whatever. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this episode. I'm looking forward to seeing what, you know, Takopi and Ozma about to talk about, because that's what we left off with the last one. So let's just go and hop on to this next episode. Whoa. Oh, this must be Shizuka's parents arguing. So this is before Pops left, maybe? Oh, this young chappie. Wait, so that means her dad must have left recently, because, I mean, I know Chappie's a little puppy here, but dogs, you know, you can give a dog about 6 months, they gonna be big. What was that you wanted? Right. So when, so this is obviously isn't the first day that Takopi met Shizuka. So when did, I wonder at what point of time this is. This must be right after Azuma had his conversation with his brother. Oh. Oh, never mind. Bro, he's not doing it because he wants to. He got to look out for his family too. Because you bonded with Shizuka, even though you didn't remember, you still remember those memories that you spent with Shizuka, you know, that time you spent with her. But okay, I don't agree. She is not the reason Marina is sad. Again, Marina's dad and Shizuka's mom is the reason that Marina is sad, and Marina's taking that out on Shizuka. You're not though. Right, without the pressure of having to get 100 on every fucking test. Bro. Right. Right. She was too far gone, man. So are we at a point where Marina's already bodied? I guess so, because he gave the camera back. Wait, what? Did he get new glasses? I remember he said he was afraid to tell his mom that he... Oh, his brother. Why did he get fired? Why would he not get to go to college? Oh, because based off the 2022 episode, he was taking over the clinic in that reality. So he probably just, well, no, he would have to have some kind of education. Don't be afraid to have fights with your big bro.
Bye bye, Takopi.
Oh my gosh. This our episode's low-key already hitting me, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait, did she go through with it? Oh my gosh. Oh. Yo, she is insane. You're not gonna get through to her. Look at how insane she looks. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, again. Oh my gosh. Right. I mean, I hear what she's saying. I hear it. She feels abandoned. Bro, I hate it. It's like the same situation as Ozma, man. I understand where she's coming from. To feel like nobody fucking loves you? Like, she's only in 4th grade. How the hell is she supposed to process any of this shit? Right, she just bottling all up. How could you understand, Takopi? You came from this is not where you're from. You didn't understand any of this. And like, her mom is trash, her dad is trash. Like, I understand why she felt like she only had Chappy, man. She don't. Bro, why didn't we go back further, Chappy? You used the damn machine and you didn't go back further? Or you just oh, because you let the events happen. That's what happened. I forgot. Bro, this episode, I'm over here like, Chappy, why didn't you go back further? It's because everything still played out. It's just you finally, that first knock with the rock brought you back to your senses. I feel so bad for Shizuka. Like, again, Marina did some things that I wasn't happy about. Shizuka did some things I wasn't happy about. Like, a lot of shit. Even Ozma in the 2022, the way he, dropped Marina like he did. Like, there's a lot of, like, shit that's just done terribly in this show. But it's like, there's no way that I cannot feel bad for someone who feels like they've been abandoned by both of their parents. And the only thing that they had was their fucking dog, and that got taken from them. Like, she should not have to go through this. And what? Special gadget. But it's broke. Okay. Only I can do for you. What, to fix the camera? Oh. Oh my gosh. No way. No way. Bro, but now she's gonna feel abandoned again. She don't want to lose Takopi. Bro, this episode is really messing me up.
ありがとう。一緒に遊んでくれて。
So is Takopi like,
仲良くしてくれて。
is Takopi like using his existence to power the camera one last time?
パンをくれてありがとう。ありがとう、静香ちゃん。
Yeah, I think so.
さよなら。きっと君が。待って。
Oh my gosh.
なんだっけ。
Where do we go from here?
今日はとってもいい天気。静香ちゃんが毎日行っているところだっぴよね。
What is going on here?
忘れるはずない。
Yeah, we already knew how this was playing out.
おはよう、寄生虫。
Marina, I don't miss this side of you at
今
all.
日も静香ちゃんとお話ししてるっぴね。てか今日は毒ダミつけてないんだ。
Oh.
さすがにドブ女でも自分の不潔さに気づく。
Oh, wait, whoa.
今日はって。
That's what I realized.
お兄ちゃんいるな。
He never talks about
あ
him.
いつ下手くそなくせに独り占めして。プレステ4僕もやりたいのに。
He said, man, let me play. Let me show you how to play.
プレステ4
Oh. Azuma. Hold on. The boys is like, yo, Monster Hunter tonight. So what's gonna happen?
あの、ランキも早く行こう。
Wow. And so they didn't even have a conversation. So he's not gonna spend all this time trying to help her.
いつも一人だった。
Oh my gosh.
それは君も同じだった。お前がいるからママは毎日泣いて、パパは毎日怒って。
It's not Shizuka's
全部
fault.
お前のせいだ。
It's Shizuka's mom and your dad's fault. Blame them.
マリナ、何それ。
Oh, they about to bond over an image that they like, well, I don't know what that is. I just drew it, but I recognize it also.
しょ。ゴミカスじゃん。気持ち悪い。何かしそう。ずーっと話しかけてくる。
Interesting.
絶対帰んないの。
So they both somehow remember Takopi. It won't save you. It just run his mouth.
ハッピーを生むんだっぴ。
Wow.
何泣いてんのお前。
Wow.
マリナちゃんこそ。なんだよこれ。
They both miss Takopi.
2016年の
To all of you in 2016.
何にもできないけれど、それでも君が
Still looking out for him though. He just hope y'all figure it out.
君たちが
Okay.
ありが
So
とう。バイ
in
バイ。
so in the end, Takopi came in clutch.
なんでもない。
And these two just now they cool, which obviously they bonded over a shared like feeling. They both can't explain it, but they know that image meant something to them. Oh, wow. So that's the show. I'm not mad at this. 6 episodes of greatness, man. Oh, cherry blossoms blooming. Oh, are these middle school uniforms?
これなんかに似てない？え？なんだっけ？
That's
土星ウサギのボールペン。何それ？知るかよ。
funny. That's funny. I like this. I like this. This was 6 episodes of this was a ride. Like from episode 1 till now, I thoroughly enjoyed it. You know, there was a lot of ups and downs. I'm curious as to what you all think about this ending. Like, how do you feel about how things turned out between Marina and Shizuka? Obviously, I don't want to leave out Azuma because, you know, for someone who Azuma, like, okay, let's take the time and break it down. You know, Azuma, he spent a lot of time, you know, even when he said, you know, not being afraid to fight with his brother and stuff like that, like, but he spent a lot of time trying to make his mom happy. He spent a lot of time, okay, well, if I can do this, if I can somehow save Shizuka, I'll be good. And who knows, that probably was why his grades were falling, because he was spending a lot of time trying to get through to her and it was never working. But, you know, he finally like opened up to some other kids in class and like, yeah, I got a brother, you know, I got a game system. You feel me? They like, what? Oh, we on Monster Hunter tonight. Yeah. You know, so instead of him. And he even made an attempt to, but he was gonna reach out to Shizuka, and then it didn't even happen. So that could just go to show that like he's just moving forward. He's gonna actually have friends instead of kind of like stressing about going to school, trying to get 100 on every test, you know. Like, so I'm happy for Azuma. Marina, again, she still had that issue of she's mad at Shizuka because she felt like Shizuka took her dad away. When again, like I said, it's Shizuka's mom that did that. It's your pops that did that. You can't keep blaming Shizuka for this, you know. And obviously, you know, Shizuka, you know, her main issue, because in that moment she was still like the victim. Like she was nothing but just getting some frustration taken out on her because of something that her mom was doing. So Shizuka didn't do anything crazy yet, even though she was doing some crazy stuff in the previous episode and even in the beginning of this episode or whatever, like insane. But there was just no way that I could like feel like, obviously I don't agree with what she did, you know, to pretty much her siblings. Let's be real, whether her dad wanted to, you know, acknowledge her or not, like, was insane, you know. So, but I do feel bad because, you know, like she kept saying, like, what was I supposed to do when my mom doesn't love me? What am I supposed to do when my dad, you know, isn't my dad anymore? What am I supposed to do when the only thing that I love, Chappie, is gone and ain't coming back? What am I supposed to do when, you know, they ask me, where's my parents at on Parents' Day? Like, she is at her age to feel so alone. Like how can you not feel bad for her in that situation? You know, like I said, a lot of things she was doing don't agree with, but I'm not going to, you know, I gotta have some kind of sympathy for what she's going through in that moment, you know. And so I'm glad that Takopi was able to get through to her, even though she was like knocking him upside the head. But I'm glad Takopi was able to get through to her. I'm glad that, you know, even in that, I'm assuming that Takopi did not go back to Planet Happy, but actually used his life force to power the camera one last time so that they could reset everything. And even with that, like, I wonder, with Takopi doing that, like, was that the reason why both Marina and Shizuka remembered him? Not necessarily remembered him, but the presence that he made on them, that he had on them. Like they remember, like, the whole what was it, the bunny from Saturn. They remembered just the image. They couldn't figure out why they both recognized it, but they just knew, you know. And then the whole why doesn't Shizuka have a chameleon plant or whatever in her head today? Like, even that caught me off guard. But yeah, like, things like that is like, I think in the end it all worked out, especially given how the episode ended with, you know, obviously at that point, Marina and Shizuka are kind of making jokes about their family situation, you know, but they're hanging out, you know, and, you know, Chappie's still there, but yeah, they're hanging out now. So it's like, I am, through everything that they went through from episode 1 till now, I am glad that it played out like this. Like, I'm glad, because for a while I was like, wow, Marina actually got bodied a couple episodes ago. But I'm glad that and I'm still like shocked at the whole fact that Takopi actually met Marina first and went back to go body Shizuka, and then that's how, like, all of these, like, that's still probably the craziest twist in this whole series. But this was nonetheless an enjoyable series. 6 episodes that delivered with each one, and like I said, I think it's a testament to just good writing, good characters, and just honestly a good plot. Even though it was heavy, you know, the subject matter was very heavy, but I think what it was able to do with 6 episodes shows that you don't need 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 episodes to tell a good story. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this series as much as I did. And like I said, I want y'all to tell me how y'all felt about this ending, and hell, how y'all felt about this series in general. I would love to know. But yeah, that's it for me. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.